currently a little bit after 4 o'clock in the afternoon on Monday, June the 7th, 2021. Yes, it's a little late, but I had to sleep in, and I got something else done today. Take a look at this. Got this application filled out, money order made, put everything in my records, and got it mailed off. This one's kind of important because this one was to the Old Fiddlers Convention. We didn't know if we were going to have it this year, and my application somehow got accidentally thrown away. They had to send me another one. Finally got it sent off today. So to all my friends out there in Galax, yes, I will be at the Old Fiddlers Convention. So I'm really happy about that. That one's always fun. Alright, so I am very hungry. And as a lot of you might know, I have eaten a lot of hamburgers all up and down the southeast coast. Wow, you can really hear those cicadas going off. Alright, but the best one that I have ever had was right here in Marshall, Indiana, and it's right outside the entrance of the campground. There's the campground I'm staying at. You just come right outside the entrance and you come up to this right here. The Turkey Run Restaurant Gas and Grill. It's a gas station with a lunch counter inside that makes hamburgers, and I'm pretty sure it's from all localized beef from around this area. I think that's what makes it taste so good. But it's 4 o'clock now and these places close early, so let's get in there and get a hamburger. Okay, as it turns out, yes, they do locally source their beef. It's completely grass-fed. It's not just grass-finished, it's grass-fed. Just look at this place. You can also get, you know, ice cream and stuff over here. I think that's what they're getting right there. So yeah, it's here to kind of fill this need. You've got a lot of people that come out to see Turkey Run State Park, of course, and it's right by the campground. So a lot of families coming through here to get hungry. All right, here we go.
I still want to do what we do. I do, man. Becca, let's go travel. What? Let's go travel.
I may have made a mistake asking for the double. I think I would have been plenty to just have a single. But we're in it now. Let's go all the way. It's the meat. It's all in just the quality of the meat. It's the best hamburger you're gonna find. All the way up and down the south, at least all the places I've ever been to. It's just simply the best. It's getting cooler, like immediately. As soon as you start getting to these rock face vistas and shady trees, it's the ground temperature is just around you, and it cools the air down. Same reason why caves are always cool. They're not ideal because they're always very damp. But at least they're cool. Alright, I got my backpack full of art supplies, something to sit on and something to draw on. So now the goal is just find an area that wants to be painted. I keep saying painting because that's what people think of whenever somebody sets up and paints a landscape or still life. Realistically, it's going to be mostly drawing with some watercolor on top of it, mixed media, so it's not just a painting. It's certainly not going to have that traditional oil painting or acrylic painting look to it. Still not very good at that. Oh, this is so pretty. Every time I come around this corner, just look at that. The funny thing is, I talk to people around here and tell them that I live around the Smoky Mountains, and they all talk about how they want to go out there and they think it's so pretty. But they have something like this right there in their backyard, and they don't seem to appreciate it. I want to go somewhere else. Said, we don't have anything as pretty as this around the Smokies, except for maybe the Blue Ridge Parkway and some of its overlooks, some of the scenic overlooks. But still, they have Turkey Run, Trail 3. This rock formation right here, right there, it's got its own name. I can't remember what it was called, but it looks like there's been a lot of people climbing it to the top because there's some spots where the moss has been worn off right up there, which also makes it very slick, so I will not be going up there. Oh my goodness, that is just gorgeous. A little bit further down, maybe this is what the map was describing as Rocky Holler. I don't know how many times I've climbed that little stream cutout area right there. 4 or 5 times at least. I still can't get over just how cool it is in between these big rock faces. It's like, yeah, you can see my glasses are even fogging up. Yeah, out there on the suspension bridge, it felt like the high 80s. Now it feels like I'm down in the 70s. Right here. I have to wonder, why don't we just take advantage of this instead of, having air conditioners? Why don't we just dig deep holes and then circulate air down through those holes so that the ground temperature will cool the air and just blow that back up, dehumidify it, and then blow that into our houses. This is part of the trail. And these timberlands are waterproof, so I'm good. That moss is slippery right there. Ooh. Was able to catch myself though. Just try not to let that happen again. Would have been quite the fall. Okay. Okay, so we got all that behind us there. Then all this, stairs up that way, and then another branch off with a sign that says Punch Bowl, which, there we go. Okay, so it's 7:10 now, and I have backtracked to the Wedge Rock, and so we've got that, and pretty much the trailhead on this side. So after seeing a lot of the rocky holler and being through there before, realistically, even though this is right at the beginning of the trail, I think it is the most ideal for setting up and painting. A lot of different scales. And so I'm just going to sit right here and use this flat rock right there to set up my art supplies. And it's got an hour and a half before I gotta get back before it gets dark. So it's about 8:40 now. Amazing that it's still light out, but that concludes this one. I don't have time enough to start another one. I will say this about it. I had forgotten just how therapeutic and relaxing it is to come out to a place, set up, and just sit there and paint and draw. Not sure why. I guess I got distracted. But I think I'm going to start doing it again. Because that really was therapeutic. Therapeutic would be the best word to describe that. That was great. The painting itself still looked a little bit too uniform and not quite as random and natural as a good landscape should be. I think I messed up on my visual hierarchy a little bit. Still not real good with the whole stylized gesture of foliage. That's just something that I'm going to have to keep working on. And of course the rocks, I didn't get them as craggy and natural looking as I would have liked. But yeah, that's just something that that will come with experience, with practice. Just got to keep at it. And it's as much as I want to get back into doing comics and stuff like that, it's a skill that I'm going to have if I want to do nice, natural-looking backgrounds. So, yeah, it's only going to be beneficial, and it also makes good content for you guys as well. I think I'm just rambling at this point. Well, walking across the suspension bridge, as good as time as any to go ahead and end out the video. Guys, if you've enjoyed this at all, make sure to indicate so by giving me the good old thumbs up. Oh, I'm holding the chair. Thumbs up. Subscribe if you haven't already. Turn on notifications. I will talk to you down in the comments, and I look forward to seeing you in the next one.